What is going on, guys? It's Reflex here, and today's upload is going to be a little bit short and sweet. But right now, leave down in the comment section below if you think that the Mayweather versus McGregor fight will might be the most viewed pay-per-view fight in sports history. Do you think that? Let me know right now, and now I'm going to get into the reasonings on why I think it could be close, and kind of why I think it might be the most viewed. Now, first, we're going to talk about numbers. The most viewed pay-per-view fight in boxing history is when Mayweather fought Pacquiao, and it pulled in 4.6 million views. Or I guess you could call it buy rates, because that's what they were calling it when I was researching it. But pretty much that was the most viewed boxing fight, and it's understandable. People thought that Pacquiao was going to be the one who brung Mayweather down. I'm not going to get into who actually won that fight or whatever, because that's another story. But that's what happened. I mean, that was a really looked up to fight. Like, everyone wanted to see it. It was talked about. I swear my school was talking about it for a good 6 months before it even happened. So it was crazy. It was really talked about, and good reasoning on why it's the most viewed fight. Now in UFC, the most viewed fight is only 1.6 million, and I think 50,000. Now that fight was Diaz versus McGregor. Now the second fight, by the way. Now the only reason that was talked about more is because Diaz beat McGregor via submission the first time they fought. And basically, normally McGregor never fights the same person twice, but since he lost, he made sure he came back to get his vengeance. So that's what happened. He ended up winning, and they pulled in a pretty good view rate, which was good. Now, do I think that the Mayweather versus McGregor fight will pull in more than the Mayweather versus Pacquiao fight? And I think it will come close, or it might do it. I mean, it's going to come close regardless. But if you think about it, fans alone, Mayweather has a lot of fans. Regardless if you respect the fighter, if you respect his fighting style, he has fans behind him. He has people pulling for him in just every single video where it's talking about McGregor and Mayweather. You see people pulling for Mayweather. You see people pulling for Conor. And the thing is, there's a lot of people behind Floyd Mayweather, whether it's even I would say his fans or just the boxing entirely. I think alone with his boxing fans, as well as just boxing fans as a whole, I think that side will pull in 1.5 to 2 mil pay-per-view views. And why I say that is because a lot of people want to see this fight. A lot of people, at least the boxing fans, want to see Mayweather knock out McGregor. Whether or not it'll happen, I'm not going to talk about it. But people want to see that. So that's going to be a lot of respect out of Mayweather for even taking this fight. But it's going to bring in a lot of money, a lot of views. And honestly, I do think that alone, 2 mil, maybe even 2.5 mil. Now with UFC, there's a lot of UFC fans, and there's a ton of McGregor fans. There's even a lot of McGregor fans that aren't even UFC fans, which is weird. There's people I've seen that's McGregor fans that don't even watch UFC. So there's a lot of fans behind him, and UFC people in general, like Mark Wahlberg, even I think he's talked about that. McGregor has the opportunity to beat Floyd Mayweather. Now, on that side, I'd say maybe 1.5 mil to maybe 2 mil coming from UFC fans alone. Now, with that being said, that's going to add up. If 2.5 for boxing and just basically 2 mil or 1.5, I'll go with 2 mil though for UFC. That's going to be 4.5 right there. Now, that's not stopping the big names that's going to be talking about. Like Draymond Green's already been pretty much kind of roasting McGregor, showing that he has interests in the fight and he's going for Floyd. So that's already one big name there. There's Mark Wahlberg. There's a whole bunch of people that's been talking about it. So if you add in some of those people, that might even be maybe 100,000 extra people, maybe even 200, 500,000. It has the opportunity to bring up at least 500,000 more viewers to the fight, which may in turn maybe give it 4.5 mil total, or even up to break, I would say, 5 million total pay-per-view views and all that. So that's my reasonings on why I think the Mayweather versus McGregor fight will be the most viewed fight in history. I do think that, but let me know down in the comment section below What do you guys think? How much total views, like just put your prediction down right now, how many total views you think they will bring in from this fight? Because I'd like to know. I'll read every single comment and I'll respond to every single one, but I would like to know. That's my prediction though. But if you guys did enjoy today's video, leave a like, subscribe, and you guys know the drill. I will see you guys later.